Here's the second part. Now we're going to do a reverse. We're going to go and extrude an object from, well, no, we're going to do a Boolean subtraction. So we're going to choose our cylinder, and we're going to cylinder. We're going to make sure that we get on center if it's not already checked. We're going to choose the top. Choose our top from that. The book says to do 15. It's our measurement. And then it gives you, here it gets a little quandary. The book at one point says -50, but then in little text on the graphic it says 50. So I've learned otherwise, and I can see by pulling down that 50 is going to get me the result. For some reason there is no negative happening here. So let me just punch in 50. And I can see that it goes down beyond my surface, which is good. And then I'm going to go ahead, take a look at it, and jump back here, and I'm going to make the cut. I'm going to choose Solid Subtract, choose the main big plane, and then the second one is this, and then enter. Okay. Now we'll take a look, and nothing has happened. So let's do it again. So let's do subtract. Let's choose select object, enter, subtract this object, enter. And now something's happened because there was some movement. We go in and check, and we're very pleased it's correct. Okay, so now we have solved that one. And now we're going to create a circle in the middle, and this one we're going to go one more cylinder. We're going to snap to the front center. We're going to turn off. Okay, we'll try it with that, I think. Okay, it's not saying so. We're going to go here. We're going to choose this. We're going to choose this one. We're going to do this combination punch, and I've only really got the hang of this recently. So we're going to do cylinder. We're going to do from this corner, and then we're going to give it a coordinate, which is at -30, comma, and you have to be very exact, which is always a fault of mine. Enter, and it's there. I just need to switch over to something I can see. Let's try it again. Okay, let's try and find that center spot. We're going to choose a cylinder. We're going to choose from, to and from. We're going to snap to the edge. We're going to give it a coordinate at -30. Has to be very exact. 25. Enter, and then let's dial in the radius at 10. Enter. Move your cursor downward and create a cylinder that's longer than the block. I've just chosen that visually. Now I'm going to do a solid subtract. Choose first one, enter. Choose second one, enter. Go into our mode, and we can see that we have indeed chopped that one. So we're doing good. And now we're going to do one of the most difficult parts. We're going to add another shape to create this channel that goes in. So let's go back to wireframe. The final feature. So we're going to turn off our UCS on this one. And we're going to create a box. So let's do box. Okay, turn off the UCS, and then we're going to take our selected spot right there, and we're going to dial in at -30, 30. I always check these. I'm learning to validate these before I go on, and then it's going to say enter, and then how big, what's the height? It's going to be -20. -20. And that works, and we can see that we've done that. Let's do our, looks like the picture in the book. And then we want some kind of special, some view that will help us see things clearly. And I think this one, because it shows the outline of things. Okay. So we're going to do a 3D rotate. Here's our gizmos, right? We have our 3D move, 3D rotate, 3D scale, added in addition to the tools that we previously know about. So we're going to try this rotate. And we're going to come and click on to the box, enter. And when we do that, we see that the gyro box, the gear is there, and each one of these represents a plane. Green in one direction, we want red, and then there's blue for the X, Z. Let's see, this would be the x-axis, this green is Y, and then our red is, well, that's also the X. Well, we'll see. So we're going to choose this. And if I didn't do anything and I just played around with this rubber band, you can see that it's raring to go, right? It's raring to go. But I'll go back and I'm going to punch in the number. It's going to say, okay, so this is our tropical storm, just alerted me. See if we'll have class tonight. Okay, so we're all getting ready and we're battening down the hatch. Okay, back to this. Let's see if we can get this going. So I'm going to pick a base point, and it tells me 90-degree angle. And that's looking pretty good. I think that's what I want, and now I have to move it. So I'm going to take my move tool, and we're going to select top front corner of the rectangular box. Is this the top front? This one. Okay, this is top front. Okay, here we go. And then we're going to punch in at 0, 15. We've got a big number here, -20. Enter. And we didn't do it. I wonder why. Okay, well maybe the phone call caused it. Let's try once more. Let's go back in time. Okay, so let's go to the gyro flip. Flip. I'm going to choose it. Choose where when you can pick it without getting the other one. Select objects, enter, and then we are going to choose this endpoint, and then that's our rotation axis. Pick the red, specify the angle. I didn't pick the red on that last one. So there we go, 90. Okay, that looks like the picture. Okay, now we're going to come back with our move, and we're going to say pick the top front corner. Okay. This object, enter where? Top front corner. And now I'm going to move it to my coordinate at 0, 15, -20. Got it. Okay. So now we can do our CGS cut, CSG cut. We're going to do a Boolean subtraction. We're going to come across and choose the flat plane, enter, and we're going to choose the item, enter, and we've done it. Now we can look at different views of this and relish the job well done. And before you go, just go ahead and explore the tutorial portion that has the steering wheel. You'll get this handy tool that comes with you, and you can do quite a few of the tools all in one package. So it gives you another method of moving things around.